with my client, Carrie, today.
Hey!
Hey there! I met her and her fiance, Kyle, about a year ago. Wow, this is a great setup. More recently, I met with them and we saw a house on the street called Electra Drive, and we put in an offer. So today I'm gonna be able to give her an update on the property. I do have an update on Electra. The owner did accept an offer, not yours, that was well over asking price. I'm sorry.
I just can't believe it. I mean, they got over what they had asked for. I'm just really disappointed. I can't believe how many people are buying homes and how quickly they're going. Right now, I'm kind of in a sticky situation. Basically, we had to move out of our condo because of a toxic mold situation, and now we're living with my fiance's parents, so my future in-laws.
I really think that we should expand our search area.
We're kind of set on staying in this area.
Well, what about looking at something that could be a rehab type of property?
We're open to looking at anything as long as it's in the Beverly Hills location and it's, you know, around 1.5. I mean, what else can we do?
Everyone has this idea in their head of what they want. And unfortunately, what they want is definitely in a higher price range. So I'm really glad that they're open to taking a look at rehab projects because you can make something all your own and you're gonna love it even more.
I'm definitely ready to find that home.
Okay, Carrie, let's keep an open mind. This has a lot of potential.
In a dream scenario, I'm looking for a home that Kyle and I both would be happy in, and a place that we can really start a family in.
This is a 1958 home. Feel free to look around. If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know that it needs probably everything as far as updating.
Well, definitely it needs a facelift, but it's a decent space to work with.
I wanted to show you this because there's not a lot of inventory. The reason I chose this house is because it's closer to $1 million. It has a huge lot. It's almost 20,000 square feet. So there's a lot of potential here. You know, as far as the kitchen, I know this isn't probably something that you'd want to keep.
No, we just gut it out, redo it. Everything we would redo.
I mean, if you like retro, this is definitely up anyone's alley.
This is so cool. Look at this.
It's in better condition than I would have thought. There are 2 bedrooms on the first floor. So up here, 2 more bedrooms. You have a 3/4 bath here. And then here,
This is master.
yeah, this would probably be considered the master bedroom. And then outside this door, there's a possibility of extending out a little bit.
I think this is gonna be a big undertaking. I think this is a little bit more than just a facelift. I definitely see why Yvonne would show me this property because it's a beautiful lot, it's big, it's got a lot of potential, but it's just too much of an undertaking. Now that we're stuck at his parents, we're hot to buy, we wanna buy, I think we can rule out the major projects like this one.
Okay, I mean, are you okay with me just going a little bit outside of your prime area?
I think that as long as we can find a place that's ready to move in. And
$1.5 million in Beverly Hills does not get you much. So I'm hoping that by me searching outside of their prime area that we're gonna find an amazing house that they're just gonna love and they're gonna be happy. We are in West Hollywood today and I'm really excited to show Carrie this house because it's completely rebuilt. The great thing about this area is that you can walk to shops and restaurants and you're still got that neighborhood feel too. It is a few miles east of Beverly Hills, but still a great area. Hi, Rosemary. I'm Yvonne.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
Come on in.
This is beautiful.
Yes, this is really nice.
Yes.
I love the floors.
My client completely gutted it, tore it down, and rebuilt it from the ground up.
It's beautiful.
So Carrie, this is great. It's a formal living area. You have a gas fireplace here. This could be a great space for friends, family.
Great. I love the space. I think it's beautiful. With white sofas, I'd spill wine on it.
So Carrie, let's take a look at this kitchen.
I love the kitchen.
Very nice.
I love the big island.
Look, you have seats for 4. I love when they have the stovetop on top of the island too. This is great.
Oh, for my cooking class.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing
Wow, Yvonne.
this room is a great size. You have French doors that lead out to the back, to the pool.
I really like that. I could open it up in the mornings and let that fresh breeze in. It's a relief to be looking at turnkey properties over, you know, a property that's gonna be a project. I really, really could see myself living in this space.
I love what they did with this backyard space. They don't have a lot of it, but the nice thing is you have a plunge pool.
Is that the nice word for calling a small pool a plunge pool?
Yes.
I don't know, the backyard is not my favorite. It kind of changes the whole feel I had about the house. We're looking for, you know, a little bit more of a yard. I don't think this is gonna be for us.
What do you think of the neighborhood?
You know, it wasn't so hard going outside of our desired area. I'll talk to Kyle and get him interested in moving a little bit more east.
Okay, good. We'll talk very soon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Yvonne.
I'm meeting with Carrie and Kyle today at Kyle's parents in Beverly Hills.
Sometimes they're like, get out. And sometimes they're like, oh, you can stay longer.
Well, I don't think I've heard stay longer.
I know they've had a chance to talk about the houses we've seen, where they're at now. So I want to hear what Kyle has to say. We just saw the house in West Hollywood. How are you feeling about venturing out?
Well, after showing him some of the properties that we went and viewed, he's kind of come to the conclusion
That we want to stay in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
All my family's in Beverly Hills. I work 5 minutes from Beverly Hills. She's got a studio in Beverly Hills. So that's kind of the reasoning behind why we want to stay local.
That being said, are you two willing to make any adjustments for what you want?
Well, initially we wanted a pool and a larger lot.
we can always let that go if we have to.
Well, yeah. We want our cake and eat it too.
Okay. My job is definitely going to be challenging, so I just have to do the research, make some calls to some other of my colleagues, other people I know from other brokerage firms, and let's see what I can come up with.
We're definitely in a rush to find a place, but it's got to be the right place.
It was built in 2012. It has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. So I'm excited for you to see it. After her and Kyle spoke, they just decided to come back to their prime area. Hi, Ambra, Yvonne.
Nice.
But you know, there's a price tag that comes along with that, so they have to compromise on something.
Come on in.
Thank you.
And we decided that we didn't want to move out of Beverly Hills. There's a few properties that just came open, so we're hoping that one of these will be it.
You have such an open floor plan, which is great for entertaining, 2,400 square feet. So just take a look around and let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, thank you so much, Amber. Carrie, I love this house for you too, just because it has that loft style feel, super contemporary.
I really like the space. I think it's great. You know, it's smaller, but it's just right. It's big enough to do a lot of cooking and entertaining. I could see myself baking macaroons here.
And I will be over to try some.
I'm excited.
So Carrie, right up here, these are 2 guest bedrooms. They both have ensuite bathrooms, which is great.
I like it.
All right, so let's check this master out. Wow, this is a good size.
Very cool.
Yeah, very spacious. I mean, you have a little seating area here. Wow, Carrie, this is huge. And I love that you have 2 separate sinks, big shower, jacuzzi tub.
Very cool. I'm really excited about what this home has to offer. I really think this is a home we can get started in.
Oh wow, this is a really good sized space.
I don't think it's a selling point of the house. From our checkoff list, what we're compromising on for this location is obviously there's no pool, there's really no yard. However, I think it's more important that we compromise on the outside of things versus the size and the layout. I think it's a great one. I think, you know, it's something that I have to obviously run by Kyle, but I think that it's definitely something to really consider and not rule out. There you go.
Okay. All right. Okay. Today I'm meeting with Carrie because I showed her a house in Beverly Hills. The price was right, location was right. Kyle saw the house yesterday, so I'm really looking forward to meeting her today to find out if they want to submit an offer.
He definitely liked the layout of the home, and we loved the master bedroom, how it was open, which is something that was a big enough impact on him to consider possibly making an offer, but it's something we're not ready to run into.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yes, it's all right. Of course, I was hoping we were gonna put in an offer, but I get it.
He was actually kind of taken back by how small the actual living quarters were.
Does Kyle think he's getting a mansion?
I think so.
I'm just kidding.
Well, he's from Texas, you know. He's used to those big homes, big everything. I think after looking for a home for a year, Yvonne has done the best that anybody could do. You just have to keep believing that maybe something will come up in your price point and it'll have, you know, the majority of the things you're looking for. I hate to break it to you, but there's still more work ahead for you.
The houses that are in the $1.5 million range, you're not going to get it all. It's about prioritizing. What is more important to you? You know, and if I'm showing them very good properties and then nothing's happening, you know, at that point we have to have a serious talk. Because if we're very clear on the specifics and nothing's happening, then that's an issue.